the left-hander Jordan Montgomery, making start number 5 in a Diamondback uniform.
Been really good considering he had no spring training. He's only had one real bad speed bump, and that came after the B delay game that he was supposed to start.
Montgomery threw the ball so well his last time out against the Reds. 7 innings, the length so valuable from the starting rotation.
India to left center, splashes down, base hit. He has been on base in 16 of 19. What an at bat to begin the game.
Now Ellie De La Cruz will be the batter. Runner on at first base with nobody out.
Caught between two minds there with that swing. Down on strikes.
He's a guy that changes speeds a little bit. He's got a breaking ball, and he snuck that one right by at the knees against Ellie De La Cruz. I mean, he's an expert at throwing what you don't expect.
Not uncommon for a veteran pitcher to take a little while to settle in out there on the mound and get that fine tuning on the command.
This is routine for Carroll. And now 2 down. So that brings up the catcher Stevenson.
Pitch swung on and missed. Stevenson down on strikes, and the inning is over. It took 22 pitches, but Montgomery posts a scoreless first.
For the Reds, it's Graham Ashcraft.
I think a big key for Ashcraft today is how many times he can throw that sinker that will run away from the lefties or into the righties. He's using it more and more in each start, and it's become a little bit more of a confidence pitch for him.
With some solid contact already for the D-backs. First 3 hitters in the game. Corbin Carroll 105 off the bat. Ketel Marte 102 and Jock Peterson 107. Like those numbers.
D-backs have him at the corners with 1 out in the last of the first. No score.
Christian Walker popped him up. Espinal.
And that's the second out. The runners hold. Now 2 away for Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And it's pounded into the ground to Espinal at third. He will go the short way to second to force out Peterson. And the inning is over. So the Diamondbacks will strand him at the corners.
No score. Top 2 for Mike Ford, the designated hitter. Tried to check his swing. He went around.
Very nice. That's the 3rd strikeout now that Montgomery's gotten. We said that his strikeout rate is way down this year so far, but that's 3 of them he's racked up so far in this game.
And Montgomery, thank you very much.
And it's a 1, 2, 3 second. Now 6 in a row. Set down for Montgomery.
Here is Moreno.
It has started a little slowly, hitting just 242. Still looking for his first home run. That would hit up the alley, right center field. Back towards the fence. Out of here. Opposite field. Home run for Gabriel Moreno. His first of the year, and the D-backs lead 1-0.
Nice catch. Out and right. That's why you bring the mitt to the game.
Right. Absolutely.
So that's going to fall for a base hit. Pavin Smith is aboard.
Now the shortstop Newman, another former Red. Line drive, there it is to right field. That's fair. He'll be held at third as Benson played the carom well. But 2 in scoring position now, and already a 1-0 lead. But another lengthy inning of work here for Ashcraft. 27 pitches in the first. Now
the bouncing ball to India. He comes in, gloves, flips to first in time for the out. And how about Graham Ashcraft? He strands 2 big runners in scoring position.
Espinal aboard, leadoff single. Espinal 5 for 5 trying to steal, takes a big lead, and now takes off with the ball in the dirt. Moreno fired down into Espinal. He slides in safely. A wild pitch. He did not break until the ball was lost.
their first runner in scoring position tonight.
Called strike 3. Benson down on strikes, 1 out.
Just misses, trying to nibble. He walks De La Cruz.
2 on and 2 out. Here is Steer.
Hit hard to right field, down base hit. Green line on for Espinal. He scores. De La Cruz stops on the plate, and the Reds take a 2-1 lead on a 2-run double by Spencer Steer. And not only does he give the Reds the lead, but now he's an above-average runner in scoring position. Ground ball to Newman, eats him up. Steer stop sign at third. Newman whips a throw to first late.
They gave Newman an error on that.
They'll change that. There's no way that's an error.
It was a tough play for him. It was hit very hard. 1-2 the count. 2 outs. Runners in the corner. Cincinnati leading 2-1. Top 3. The pitch. Tried to check his swing. He went around. Candelario's down on strikes. And the 31st pitch of the inning finally ends it for Montgomery.
Graham Ashcraft back up on the bump. And we are down to Jock Peterson, left-handed hitter. He's the DH tonight. And
oh, this is hit well to right center. Benson turning, looking, it's gone!
Peterson's 5th home run of the year ties the game at 1. 434 feet. Tom, that pitch wasn't a strike, it was above the zone.
So a homer, a single, then a strikeout to Gurriel and a walk. And here is Moreno. Traffic on the bases. We know he homered his last time up. He walked him. Second consecutive walk, and the bags are packed for Pavin.
D-backs in Cincinnati tied at 2. Bases loaded, 1 out, bottom of the 3rd for the D-backs.
High fly ball to center. Back is Fairchild. Makes the catch on the warning track. But a run comes home, and Pavin gives the Diamondbacks a 3-2 lead. Let's see what Montgomery does here. Got him. 6 on the night here for Montgomery. 1 out the 4th.
Breaking ball just misses. A calm walk from down 0-2. Drawn by Fairchild.
Not a bad guy to have on base here with 1 out. He has great speed, and now Santiago Espinal comes up.
Pitch on the ground to 3rd. That could be 2. Suarez has it to 2nd for 1. On to 1st. It's a double play. 5-4-3. Twin killing. 3-1 up high. It's a leadoff walk for Carroll.
I was going to say, he's only walked 2 batters, but he has been behind a lot of these Diamondback hitters today.
Carroll goes 3-2. Check swing. Throw down. Is in time. Strike him out. Throw him out. Double play.
That was going to be the last pitch of the ball game for Graham Ashcraft, and he gets not only the strikeout, but a great throw by Tyler Stevenson. He gets the double play, strike him out, throw him out, and that allows Ashcraft to stay in the ball game.
Appeal. He went. Gets the strikeout of Peterson. Faces the minimum against the top of the order.
Way outside, low, ball 4. Missed with the slider. And the Reds have their leadoff man on for the 3rd time tonight.
Pitch, that one on the ground to short, could be 2. Newman to 2nd for 1. Marte to 1st. That's a double play. 2 outs.
Well, you never want to have a leadoff walk unless it immediately precedes that 6-4-3 double play.
That'll work.
And here is De La Cruz now with nobody on.
Checks his swing on a back foot slider. He went around. The inning is over, and Montgomery pitches around the leadoff walk.
Emilio Pagan, right-hander who pitched in yesterday's game. In fact, Pagan pitched twice in San Francisco, and he's on the mound now.
And he strikes him out on a nasty cutter in the zone. Pagan strikes out the side. 1-2-3. Well hit. Center field. Carroll has to play it on a bounce. Kicks past him. Stevenson up to 2nd base. Straight double for Stevenson with 1 out. That is lined over short, base hit. Candelario continues to hit over the last couple of weeks.
Maybe Montgomery one more batter.
Mike Ford is that batter. Runners at the corners with 1 man out.
Mike Ford has struck out twice. Chipped and through the open hole left side. Stevenson scores. Ford fights one the opposite way and ties the game at 3.
And out of the ball game, Jordan Montgomery as Torey Lovello makes his way to the mound.
Missed inside, and that's a 1 out walk.
Jonathan India to a base on balls, and the Reds have a runner on with 1 out.
India from 1st. He runs the pitch. There's a strike. The throw down to 2nd. He got him! Caught stealing from Gabriel Moreno for the 2nd out.
And now here is Elling. He will bat from the right side. That's ripped into left center field. And De La Cruz wants more. To 2nd. Now he's stuck in between 1st and 2nd. Now Walker's got to be quick. They got him again.
Yeah. 7-4-3-4 the put out, and they hung De La Cruz out to dry.
And just like that, the Reds are out of the inning. We go to the bottom of the 7th.
Diamondbacks do not have a hit. Runners in scoring position tonight. The Reds are 3 for 9. The Diamondbacks are 0 for 6. It just takes 1 to take the lead. Ripped into left center. Walker's going to score, and the Diamondbacks take the lead.
No chance here for Candelario, who singled his last time. He's 1 for 3, tying run at 2nd base.
And he drives this toward the right center field gap. On the run is Carroll. He slides, and it is down. There's no call. Here comes Steer to the plate, and he slides in safely. They're going to say that Corbin Carroll caught it in center field.
And the Reds are going to probably review this one.
It was a sliding backhanded attempt by Carroll. We're going to get a look at the replay. It was clearly a trap. Clearly.
After review, the call on the field is overturned. It is a no catch. The runner will score.
So Carlson gives us the bad news. This game is tied. It's an RBI base hit for Jeimer Candelario. And now Ginkel's not out of the woods because Mike Ford has big power.
Ford to right center. McCarthy scurrying back, and that is off the wall. A triple from Mike Ford off the wall, and a 2-run 8th, a 5-4 Reds lead.
Yeah, save that video. You're not going to see many triples from Mike Ford.
In fact, we haven't seen any triples from Mike Ford until right then, his first ever. And now here is Peterson.
Strike 3 called, and Peterson's been ejected. Remember, he had words with Carlson 2 at-bats ago, had to be separated by his first base coach, Dave McKay, and Peterson lost for the game.
And now Torrey's been ejected. Turned into a fire sale to the left of home plate. Diamondbacks down by 1. They're going to have to go through the Reds' best, and their closer, right-hander Alexis Diaz, has struggled this year with a 5.65 ERA. And he drills Gurriel right in the ribs.
Boy, that got him good. That ball was so far off the plate in. High velocity coming in at 95 miles an hour.
He is hunched over at home plate. D-backs training staff and Jeff Bannister, the acting manager, are out to look at him. But Lourdes looks like he's going to be okay and stay in the game. Well, that's certainly a good sign. Upstairs, ball 4. And now the tying and go-ahead runs are on, and here comes Jake McCarthy. McCarthy takes outside, and the bases are loaded.
And again, that ball not even close to the plate.
The former Red and Newman will come to the plate with a tying run at third, a winning run at second. Bases loaded, bottom of the 9th inning. The Reds are hanging on by a thread. Into right, that's a hit. Waving Moreno. Newman does it for the Diamondbacks.
Kevin Newman delivers his 4th hit of the night, and the D-backs walk off Cincinnati.